this is what mornings are like for me. I have a cat on one side and I have a cat on the other. Alright, so a lot of you wanted to know about my makeup routine, and I'm going to show you that really quick. So this is just me, no makeup. I washed my face, I have my contacts in, but you can see I have some like sun discoloration here, and I have some rosy cheeks. So for my foundation, I use this. This is probably the most expensive foundation I have. It's Korean. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce the name, and I'm just not even gonna try. But it is in number 23. Kind of opens up, and then this flips open, and there it is. Anyway, so let's put this on. I just have a lot of red undertones to my skin. That really comes out, especially when you're on camera. So that kind of gives a base. And because that's expensive, everything from here out I buy at my local drugstore. For example, the setting powder we're gonna be using is CoverGirl. And this is a translucent powder in 1. I do have fair skin. I don't use really a tanner because it just doesn't match the rest of my body. I also have to wash my brushes, so there's a lot happening here that I'm sorry for. All right, and then from here, sometimes I'll put on blush, sometimes I won't, but I will do my eyes next, and I use an e.l.f. primer. This just helps the eyeshadow to stick better. All right, so now that that's done, I'm gonna be using Wet n Wild. I'm gonna be using this color, and this color. So first I go in with the white, and I'm just gonna do this part of my eye. All right, for that lighter brown, I'm just gonna do my brow bone. And then for the dark brown, I'm only gonna do these outside corners. And yes, this is a super old brush, and it really should be thrown out, but it does the job so freaking well. So then I blend it a little. Alright, so here's going to be the harder part, and that is for the wings that I usually do. I use 2 different types, but they're both, again, drugstore. This one is Revlon in Jet Black, and this is an e.l.f. one, also in Jet Black. We're going to start with the Revlon one. Use this one because it has a very short but kind of firm tip. For this, I just do my lids. I usually like to start in the middle. And then towards the end, I go in towards tear duct, and I just connect those 2 lines. All right, so next is this e.l.f. one, and I use this because it has a longer and thinner tip. It's also a brush. It's flexible, and that really helps. And then I draw a line where I want it to start, where I want it to end. And then I go in a little and as I go. I don't know how the makeup vloggers do it, but yeah, that's how I do it. And then you just kind of clean up the edges a bit. All right, so this is my face with the wings done, and now I'm gonna add in my Colossal by Maybelline. This is just a mascara. All right, so next are the eyebrows. I'm gonna be using this Wet n Wild, the micro stick. And then it has this like little micro tip. And I get that in the color brunette. And what I do there is I kind of just draw a little line from here and there. And then I don't go very high on the brow. And then I go down. And this I kind of make almost like a little triangle to connect the 2. And then here. So we're gonna go back to our Wet n Wild, and we're gonna go back to this color. And I just like to put a little bit here just to raise that eyebrow just a little. So anyway, this is my filming face. So I take my hair down, and yeah, so that is my makeup routine. So now that the cats are fed, I think what I'm gonna do is make a spinach and ricotta with mushroom omelet. This is so easy to throw together, especially if everything's already prepped and frozen. So there it is. Tastes really good. I want to preface this by saying if you don't like day in the life episodes, please check back next week because I'm actually going to one of the biggest fairs in Massachusetts. It's like a 3-day event. It's a multi-state event and it's huge. There's just so much to do there. I actually might make it a 2-parter. And I've filmed it before, which you can find the link either here or here. And I'll also link it in the description. And that's actually one of the reasons I'm kind of filming this today. I love this channel, but there's times I get burnt out on it. And I think I'm burning out now because I'm not just filming like my regular episodes, but I'm also filming extra episodes for October. It's a really big and busy time for my channel. When I'm really busy like that, I neglect other things. And so like I just took apart my grow tower, but I haven't reassembled it. And so parts are like laying all over the floor. And my apartment in general is just in disarray. And when it's like that, it kind of almost affects me mentally. Like I just feel more anxious and not very happy, which translates to these videos. So I guess this is like the vulnerability part. But yeah, I just need that moment to kind of recenter and remind myself what normal life looks like. So with that, I'm gonna finish up my breakfast and then just start the day. So the first thing I wanna get done is to put together this grow tower. So I harvested a few of the peppers. So this is what the grow tower kind of looks like. This is the lighting for it, but it's all broken down and I'm gonna try to put that together. So I didn't film putting on this light part because it is quite heavy and there was a lot of foul language involved. So before I start cleaning, I think I'm gonna go and use this. It's a mister and a brush, and I think it's a good alternative for the cats. I know it works great on Moto. He has this undercoat that just won't quit. There is always so much fur, and I always seem to do this after I've cleaned my home. So this time I'm trying to do it beforehand. So if you're wondering if it works, it does. And it was fairly cheap. I think it was like 15 bucks. So if I can find it on Amazon, I'll link it in the description below. All right, I have this giant aloe plant and I think it's time to repot it because it's just really getting kind of crazy. So I'm gonna put that in a bigger pot. So I'm done cleaning the bedroom and now I'm watching a horror film and cleaning the rest of the living room, and I will move on to the kitchen. I just have to make the bed and then we're pretty much wrapped up and I can have dinner. So if you want to get this design on your throws, be sure they're super fluffy. And then I use a lint roller. I'm so happy with that. So I'm not sure what I'm doing for dinner. I already have a lot of stuff here at home, so I'm probably gonna finish up the last of my enchiladas. If you haven't seen that episode, that was last weekend, so I will link that below, or it'll probably show up in the end page. Reheated enchiladas. So it is end of day, and I'm gonna go shower, and I can't wait, because I have one of these things. It's a bath bomb, but it has like one of these little treats inside of it. I don't know if you can see. So it's kind of like a surprise because you don't know what you're getting. I got this the last time I was in Chinatown and I've been waiting for a good time to use it. So I think today's the day. The camera's starting to vlog. Oh no. Okay, so here is the bath bomb. And I can definitely hear something in there. So here it is. All right, back to where we started with no makeup, but I got whatever was in that little bath bomb. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's a macaroon. That is so cute. Okay, so Japan knows what they're doing because now I want to collect like the other pastries. All right, so today was super productive, and I think one of the reasons was because I was recording it all. So I guess I have you guys to thank for that. But like I said, next weekend is gonna be the big E. So if you're into that kind of stuff, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I release a new video every Sunday at around 3 o'clock EST. Thanks again for watching and helping me be productive. And I will see you next Sunday with a new episode. All right, bye.